Adam the Toxic Man, baby.
People care about their viewers as much as Adam did on yesterday's film lineup. All right, Trinity, that's it. I don't know why I can't. Timing you out for 300 seconds. Oh, he's gonna be so mad. I thought I could just time you out. I'm sorry, Trinity. I thought I could just time you out.
Well, you can't.
I'm sorry, Trinity.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Comics, Coffee, and Weirdos. I hope you're all having a very good day today. Yes, it is the day after New Comic Book Day, and what a great day it is it not? I hope you're all doing well. I know I am. I know I am. So yesterday, we got some new comic books. There were some good ones. There was some I didn't get to read yet. But you know what? None of that really matters. Thank you all for being here. I greatly appreciate all the people who are here in the chat. I see so many viewers here. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you to all the channel members and even all of the viewers. I realize, things are tight right now. It's okay. Maybe you just don't like me. Maybe you just tune in to see my handsome face and you put me on mute because you're like, I don't want to hear what this guy has to say. But he's worth looking at. No, probably not. But you know what? I'll tell you one thing I am worthy of: being timed out. That's right. Did you guys? I'm not sure how you found your way here. But thank you all so much for being here. But I know typically how a lot of people find their ways here is because what happens is I got some good friends. Josh over at the Den of Nerds, usually sends all the awesome nerds, the Nerdvengers. Throw them high, West Coast Nerdvengers. Yeah, that's right. Usually sends all the awesome nerds over here from their live stream they're doing over there. Good show. You should check it out. Go check out the Den of Nerds. Go check out the Den of Nerds live. Definitely. But then before that is this show. I really like this channel, right? There's this channel out there called Fanjecture. I don't think I have links down in the description today. But there's this channel called Fanjecture. This guy over there, Adam, runs this channel, and what they do is they do these debate 8s. And here's the thing is, you should go check out his channel and subscribe, because he does some really awesome shows every single Wednesday night for, I don't know, it's been probably since about the beginning of the year. They've been doing these great debate 8s where you go on and they have these movie rankings and you get to go in there and you get a vote on your favorite movies of the movies that they have that they're getting ready to rank. Who's going to be the best one to win? Sometimes they have, do like Kevin Smith films and the audio isn't working. Sometimes you do Jim Carrey movies and people don't vote right and you get Cable Guide. You get Clerks 2. Sometimes you do Nolan films and you unnecessarily put 3 Batman movies on there instead of 3 just, instead of putting 2 other films on there that could have easily been on there. And then sometimes you get so mad at the criticism, you time people out because you can't take it. You can't take the pressure, can you? And maybe you found your way through Adam over at Fanjecture. Doubtful. He's only got 200 subscribers, right? Naturally, I'm just kidding. Adam's freaking great, and that dude is deserving way more subscribers. He's deserving of more subscribers than I am. His show is freaking fantastic. It's great. It's fun. You should go check it out. Go check out Adam's channel. Because I'm telling you, dude, all this is going to take is one of these days, he's going to do the right video. He's going to do the right debate 8, and for whatever reason, it's going to catch fire. And, you know, it's funny because I was watching a stream yesterday. I was on watching a stream yesterday on Perp's show. I'm not sure if you guys follow Perp, but he's good friends with my good friend LB from the Lonely Banter, who is here in the chat. And they were doing a live stream even last night, and on Perp's did a random live stream, and they were talking about Adam's show. And, you know, really, and seriously, guys, seriously, I think there's something that we all need to do for Adam. All kidding aside here, all kidding aside, there's something that every single one of us, if you're in this chat, and if you are, you know, go to the Den of Nerds Live, and you're friends with them, you're part of the Den of Nerds crew, you're part of the Nerd Vengers, there's one thing we absolutely have to do, okay? Just please do me this favor. Please. Get on your social media. Get on your social media. I don't care if you get on your Facebook, your Instagram, your Twitter, your Slapchaps, your what do they call that thing? Your Tinder, your Tumblr, your OnlyFans. If you have to personally text your friends and family, especially friends and family that like movies, you need to text them the link to his show and tell them they need to be there every damn Wednesday. Because the shows that he do over there is freaking great. And even though he don't like my opinions and he skips over all of my chats because I'm so important that he times me out. We seriously need to get Adam subscribers, and we need to get his show off the damn ground. I mean, it's been growing. It really has. You know, I think been having, you know, 20, 30 viewers on there. But if you've been on Adam's show, you know damn well how deserving he is to have that show put up there. It's well produced. It's well produced, and it's freaking fun. And the more people there are on there, the funner it gets. We all get on there, and we all just talk trash to each other and have fun and razz each other. It's great. It's a fun time while we are talking and debating these movies. You want something fun and interactive to go watch? Yeah, like content worth actually watching here on YouTube and interacting with. Not just a mindless TV show, not just something boring. You need to get over to his channel. You know what, like, there are certain channels out there that I can think that are there couldn't be more deserving of having more of a crowd. He's definitely one of them. Another one I talked about, I think last week, called What Were You Watching? Ryan over at What Were You Watching is hilarious, dude. But I mean, he puts time into his actual videos, dude. Like, if he did comic book reviews like I did, like, they would be all like intricate, and they would have, like, you'd be like, dude, like, what's this dude doing reviewing comics? That's how talented he is. But seriously, like, Adam's show, you need to go check it out. I don't care about the timing. I know he was kidding around. It was hilarious. It was funny. So anyway, I hope you're all having a very good day today. We got Mike Porter in the building. LB from the Lonely Banter. Yeah, canceling Adam. David Fuller, how are you doing this morning? Will Morgan, Juptown. I almost said J-Town. Juptown. Thanks for not putting me on timeout. Wade White, thank you. Thank you so much for being here. Steve Denton, how are you doing this morning? Ryan H, Den of Nerds EP, Night 1223. What is up? How are you doing, my brother? Let's see. No links. I only mute Josh when he sings, right? I'm only here because Josh told me to come. Well, thank you so much for being here, Lord Vito. I hope you like what you see. I hope you do. Rod Van Cam. Thank you all so much for being here. RC Scott is in the building. Can't stop, won't say. Yeah, I'm still pissed about that. Oh man, that's funny. Kayla Comedy and Horde donates $2 through Super Chat. Doesn't leave a message, just lays it out on the table for you all to see. Thank you so much, K-Log. And you know what? K-Log is definitely another one of my good friends that definitely deserves more subscribers. Hilarious stuff that he does as well. Good stuff. And if you don't know the Cotton Connection, you need to go check that out. Now, granted, I will tell you, K-Log and Snowdub, they don't do content that everybody's gonna like, but they're funny. To me, I love them. They're great dudes. They're hilarious. They make me laugh. Pay attention. Pay attention. This is how you how you properly cancel someone, right? Danny Orange, how are you doing this morning? Bro, you must have whiskey in that cup. Justice for prestige, absolutely. RC Scott, absolutely. I cannot believe that Prestige was not on there. And you know, he goes ahead and times me out. That's okay. You don't want to hear the fact that you should have had the Prestige on there, and maybe even that first independent film of his that I never even seen, instead of 2 trashy Batman films. But then again, maybe I should have actually showed up to rank.fanjecture.com to choose what movies were going to be on there in the rankings, and maybe voice my opinion before Adam went out there and did something that he does often in his own bad taste, and that is make bad decisions. I'm sorry, I'm not his producer. Maybe I should be. You know, money talks, right? Money talks. Are you drunk? Download that Slapchaps app, everyone. Slapchap user. Oh, Brian O'Connor, thank you so much for being here. Grinder. And just subscribe to Fanjecture. Lord Vito, thank you. Seriously, and make sure you hit subscribe the bell notifications too, because every Wednesday he goes live right after the Nerd Card Showdown on Den of Nerds Live. It's a fun show. It's great. It's only a matter of time before Fanjecture blows up. Yeah, it is. It is. It is only a matter of time. Yep, I knew him back when. Yep. Great for when you need a chap to slap or talk comics. Oh, I've done that Trinity Shred album show on Facebook, Twitter, text family or friends. I could only get 2 people. Yeah, and that's the thing, you know, I think what it is because it's hard. You got to get people to catch on. What we need to do is every Wednesday, like leading up to a Monday, we need to plug it. Tell your friends, text your friends, and on Wednesday, maybe about 5 minutes before the show, or maybe even the day before, text your friends and tell them to show up. And then 5 minutes before the show, text them and be like, hey, the show's starting, just show up, please. It's fun. And share, and then tell your friend to share it with their friend. You know, it's almost like, what do they call those pyramid schemes? We need to pyramid scheme the F out of Adam. Seriously, it's I'm not even joking. It's a travesty. Yeah, more people voting for Dark Knight over Memento. That's all we need. Oh, I know, RC Scott. Yeah, Dark Knight, such a masterpiece. Yeah, that's a piece of something, all right, but not a piece of master, that's for sure. It's weird that 2/3 of my favorite YouTubers are bald unless Josh is currently hiding something. Joshua, are you balding? Joshua, are you balding? Do I need to keep going? No, there is way too much sugar now. Two is better than none. So I was once told. Yeah, it absolutely is, especially if you're going to do a double Dutch rudder. Yeah. Good morning, Gary North. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, we got Gray in the house. Thank you so much for being here. The Prestige is one of the greatest movies of all time. It's a great movie. Dude, I'm telling you, I love The Prestige. It's a good film. And yeah, I mean, think about it. You got, yeah. Dude, freaking David Bowie's in that movie. Freaking David Bowie, and he kills it. Yeah, he kills it. I thought it was pretty good in there. Yeah. You know what, maybe I take all that back. Everybody that's here, tell all your friends, call them all back and tell them to unsubscribe. Tell them to go, tell them we gotta cancel him. Oh yeah, it is good. Nolan Batman trilogy is very overrated. Yeah, I think it's overrated. Adam brackets are only perfect when a lonely man is involved. Oh, That and Second Street Marvel guy. Yeah, yeah. I know, LB. It's just when when you got somebody who knows about movies, and you get complimented by somebody who kind of likes movies, I guess. It works out really good. Uh, yeah, you should have showed up, Trent. Oh no, what I miss? What do you mean? I should have showed up to what? What? Oh man. Exactly what I said earlier on Adam's stream regarding the Nolan Batman films. Oh, I should have showed up for Adam's stream this morning. Is Slapchap a peanut peddler's villain? Oh, Perp Minded, thank you so much for being here. He says, salute to everybody. Multi-level marketing over easy mode. How are you doing, my brother? Dude, you know what? I still need to finish the Ghost in the Shell, man. Like, I just, busy weekend. You guys know, it's a holiday weekend. I didn't realize that, and yeah, anyway. I need to finish that, and I need to get, you know what? I need to get over easy mode and Perp Minded on here so we can talk about Ghost in the Shell. That's what I need to do. Oh yeah, dude. You know what? And that's the other thing we need to do is we need to start plugging and we need to start plugging his stuff too, Jason's stuff, because I completely forgot and I didn't get my notification last night afterwards. So I was like, dang it, for Jason's stuff. And I seen it was this morning. Yeah, we need to we need to get that. We need to get him out there too. But yeah, and I'm pretty sure I have notifications on for him. I like Batman Begins, and that's it. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, Batman Begins for me is my favorite of the Batman Begins movies. Amazing. I know Chen and I agree that Begins is the better Batman movie. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And then after, like, for me, it goes in that order, the order that they came out in. What's your beef with Dark Knight? Batman Begins is better, but it's still good. What's your beef with Dark Knight? Oh, I don't really have any beef with Dark Knight. Fracking David Bowie's Tesla. Yeah, I know, dude, it's great. Oh man, I'm falling on the floor laughing. When I texted you, should have showed up. It was in response to something you said earlier about. Oh, it's in response. Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, I'm a couple minutes behind here. Dark Knight was boring unless Ledger was on film. Yeah, but I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Yes, Justin. Jason needs plugs because he rocks. Yeah. He's a good dude, and I like his show. But not only that, but like we need to get him out there too. I mean, just because even I forget, and I have notifications on my phone. I may have been on my iPad last night when I was watching it, and not have notifications on there, and that's probably how I missed it. Yeah, Batman Begins, absolutely great. Okay, guys, now getting into some of the comic books, I want to talk about something here. I didn't get through all my comic books for the week, so let's go ahead and get in here and talk about some comic books, since that's what we are all here for in the first place. And yeah, we're talking about Batman and Ghost in the Shell, and those kind of have to deal with comic books, right? And even Adam's show, because you know he was talking about comic books again today, but kind of, sort of. Or was it yesterday? Anyway, right here, guys, I just got done reading this Join the Future. This is issue number 3. Issue number 3 right there. This book is really good. I like this book. It's got a lot of, it follows a lot of tropes, obviously. With you know, like being like it's like a cyberpunk thing, you know, where these cities are basically these big technological cities are these with advanced technology. People just basically go there and live. They're given everything for free. All they have to do is basically work, you know. But you know, like they don't have their freedoms and stuff, right? You know what I mean? The government takes care of them. Yeah, very dystopian. Well, they still have cities on the outskirts where there are people living normal, regular, well, you know, like normal, regular lives, but they're, you know, it's all like old western. You can see, you know, they're all like cowboys. You know, they don't have all the technology and the resources. They don't like to use the technology, and that's kind of part of the whole point. Well, this girl, the main character in the story, her whole family was killed, and she wants to get revenge on the people who came and basically took her township, and everybody went to live in the big town, in the big collective. But she wants to get revenge on the people who killed her brother and her father. So she's out to get revenge. But we seen in issue number 1, she's not good with a gun. She can't shoot. She's not good. She's probably been training for a while. Her father looks like he's been training her. She has medical conditions and things like that. Needless to say, she has some obstacles to overcome. Well, so she decides to fight back, but she needs some help. So she needs to get trained. She has to get supplies and things like that. She has to be able to live, and we get a little bit more of that here in issue number 3, where she's being trained by this guy, the trader, who has had this outpost that kind of saved her life not too long ago. And sorry about that. And so she needs to get some training, and that's what we get a little bit more here. Now, here's the thing is, in this book, they kind of gloss over some of the training and stuff like that, like the montage, you know what I mean? Because I think sometimes that's important, you know, you're gonna need a montage, right? Let's sing it, everybody. You're gonna need a montage. Even Rocky had a montage. Well, even in this book, like they have somewhat of a montage, I guess. I mean, I don't really. I mean, I think it needs one because it goes from one point to another where she's not able to shoot to where she just gets it. You know, and obviously it's implied that she did some training with the trader here, and then we see that she actually goes. This is the point where she's done a little bit of training, a little bit, not much, but she's gotten better in her sharpshooting skills. I'll tell you that much. So she goes to this town, one of the little towns on the outskirts, one of the last towns with that's not into the collective where the sheriff is at. She goes there to exact some revenge, and you know, she goes to the sheriff's to find out who it was, you know, all these people, so she can seek vengeance. Well, she goes in there, and well, she wasn't quite so good with that gun. She wasn't quite so good with that gun. And then all of a sudden, you know, the trader shows up and saves her. And then there's a nice little twist here at the ending once the trader shows up to save her from the sheriff and the people there. Very good book. I've liked Join the Future. Zach Kaplan. I'm not sure what all he's wrote. I think he also wrote something I read not too long ago. God, was that him that did that? I think it was called Shoplifters Will Be Liquidated. I can't remember if that was the other one that he did. But yeah, I don't know. I thought it was a pretty good book. Definitely one I've enjoyed reading. I'm not sure. I think it's just going to be a mini series. It's not going to be an ongoing series. But yeah, good one. Another book that I got the review shot for it, and everything is going to be coming out is Money Shot, dude. This book is hilarious. Hawkman, got read through Hawkman, and then I'm not sure if any of you guys have been reading X-Force. Do you guys read X-Force? Anybody reading the Dawn of X titles? Let me know down in the comments below, and we'll get into a little bit of this. I have some theories I want to share about the X-Men. I want to share about the X-Men. Let's see. Begins is a better Batman movie. Dark Knight is a better movie. I could probably agree with that. But I don't know. Batman Begins is one of the best hero origin films. Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one. Cap says, I got beef with DB Super. I haven't watched any of it. Other than those 2 movies before they started kicking it off, I haven't watched it. Who do you think is a better director, Snyder or Nolan? Nolan, for sure. Yeah, Nolan, hands down. I mean, it's really not even a contest, and it's not that Snyder's bad at all, but Nolan is definitely the better director. A little Batman Mask of the Phantasm. Oh yeah, Kevin Conroy. I've never seen that one. I know I've seen parts of it, but I've never seen the whole movie. Dinner check anyways. Snow Dove. Oh, could you imagine if Nolan and Snyder worked together on something? It'd be interesting to see. It'd be interesting. Yeah, Nolan. Yeah, see, yeah, Comic Core says Nolan. Thank you for being here, Comic Core. Thanks for your knowledge. Hey, I just read the comic books and I talk about what I see. I don't know. I don't know. I'm knowledgeable in some of the newer stuff, and I've been getting into more indies than like the Marvels and the DCs here over the last year or so. Where's Adam? Oh, I don't know. You know what? He probably got mad, dude. He probably that's it. I'm out of here. Or Maybe he's working. Maybe he's working. Dan the man is in the building. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you're doing well. That's probably why it's my favorite movie of all time. All right. Huh? Probably. Oh, must have been the movie. One of the ones I was talking about. Yeah, Man of Steel is probably my favorite movie of all time, and it's probably because Nolan and Snyder worked together on it. I like Man of Steel. I like Man of Steel. I think Man of Steel is probably it's probably the yeah, it's probably the best out of the DCEU movies so far. This man's poster background is everything. Yeah, I'm actually working on probably moving some of this stuff. Going to get a new location hopefully soon to be shooting videos from. The live streams will still be in here. But yes, thank you, Dan the man. I found myself saying "bruh" way too often. Me too, man. Me too. Oh yeah. Can we lobby to have bruh officially added to the Merriam-Webster dictionary? I think it's there. Matter of fact, being such how that all came to be is because in case you guys don't know, and LB is another good friend of the channel. If you guys don't know about LB, you should definitely go check out his channel too. He does some great videos. He recently passed 10K subscribers. Yeah. He's going to be having a party on Saturday. It's going to be great. We're going to have a good time. Yeah, that's because his live streams are always fun, man. But here's the thing is you may not know this, but LB is the hugest Tyler Perry fan. And so that's why he kind of started using and coining that term bruh, because he not only is he a huge Tyler Perry fan, but he really loves that new Tyler Perry show coming out called Bruh. So, I've never seen it myself because I myself am not a huge Tyler Perry fan, but I'm not going to make fun of LB for being a Tyler Perry fan. It's okay. I mean, I thought, what was that? I know there was I watched a couple of his movies. I thought it was okay. But not enough to really, watch his TV shows like bruh. Or say bruh a lot. But it's all good. It's all good. You should go check him out though. Don't hate on a man for like Tyler Perry, man. It's all good. And besides, those Medea movies are funny, right? I mean, I wouldn't know. I've never seen them. But no. Oh man, I stopped everything I'm doing when I heard X-Men. Yeah. Can we? I think Marauders and New Mutants are the only books I'm not buying right now. Marauders is the good one. I'm not really New Mutants is it's off and on for me. Excalibur is I'm not really so big on Excalibur. Fallen Angels, I liked it, but the art killed it for me in that book. It was oh yeah. Hellions I thought started off decent. The Wolverine series I've enjoyed. Now yeah, I've liked the story, but I've got a theory here I want to share with you guys. So, I'm grossly behind on the Dawn of X stuff. Oh, okay, yeah. And they've been putting out the trades too, so you can always check those out. And you can even buy them digital. No shame in buying stuff digital. You can get the digital trades of them and do it that way. Second Street Marvel. If you had to put money on it, who will be the first X-Men character in the MCU? Scarlet and Quicksilver don't count. Ooh, dang you, Maverick. The first mutant in the MCU. That's interesting. That's a good question. I have a feeling. I mean, could we say maybe Apocalypse? Dare I say Apocalypse? Because we know that the Eternals movie is coming next year. Something they've been working on, and obviously we've kind of heard that they're going to have some Thanos origins and stuff in there as well. But who's to say that we're not going to get teased with some Apocalypse? But I don't know. I'm just saying maybe Apocalypse. Yeah, we'll go with that. But okay, if I had to, oh wait, man, but you said if I had to put money on it. Oh man. Now, okay, now do you mean first, actually on camera or mention? I guess that's where it kind of, man, money. I'm talking about money on it. Because Apocalypse makes sense if they're going to do Eternals. They could just toss in an Easter egg, a little nugget, a mention, or anything like that. I mean, other than that, I mean, it seems so obvious for it to be like Magneto or Professor X or Logan. It seems so obvious to do that, right? But if I had to put money on it, okay, putting money on it, I'm gonna say Storm. I'm gonna say Storm. The best Superman is still Christopher Reeve's movie. Yeah, those are great films, man. They are great. Matter of fact, I actually a few weeks ago before we did the DC the debate 8 with me and LB where we were talking about the DC like origin films. I went and I bought like the digital copy of all of those Superman movies. I'm like, yeah, dude, like these movies are so great, man. They're just so good. I'm also, oh dang it. I'm also frankly shocked that LB isn't a bigger channel as well. Yeah, I know, me too. I'm behind on the X-Men comics as well. Yeah, I've been saying current on those. This guy, Tyler Perry, is a great man. Thank you for making many lives. Yes. Last week I bought half of Excalibur run so far and just caught up on X-Force. I love Wolverine so far, and X-Men book itself is dope because of Hickman. Fallen Angels, I trade waiting. Yeah, my money's on Cyclops or Storm. Yeah, I think Storm probably. Yeah, probably Wolverine will be the first because of the Weapons Plus program. Yeah, it could be, but I mean, honestly, but we've also actually is Omega Red a mutant? Omega Red's a mutant, right? Haven't we already got? Haven't we already? Didn't we already get some leaks? I know some leaks. The Omega Red was going to be coming in the first place. Maybe that could be it too. How dare you say Apocalypse on camera? Okay, on camera. Yeah. Professor X has to be the first X-Men. Technically, yeah. Technically, yeah. That's true. That's true. But I mean, as far as like the first, yeah. But I mean, mutant, yeah. Xavier hands down. Well, Xavier should be. Should be. Let's not forget we are talking about the MCU here. You know, like should we get into Marvel? Should we? Should we get into Spectrum and Carol Danvers and the whole chicken or the egg thing there with that? Mr. Sinister would be a great villain if you did a young pre-X-Men Cyclops. Yeah, Mr. Sinister is great, man. Like, I liked Mr. Sinister in the Fallen Angel series. Baby Pocky? Yeah, baby, yeah. Could be Baby Apocalypse, yeah. Put it in the book. Storm, yeah. Eternals will show Baby Pot. Yeah. Oh man. One Tube Comic Talk. Thank you so much for being here. Yes, Omega Red is a mutant. Yeah, and yeah, because I was sitting there thinking, I'm like, what I was thinking about was I thought we had some leaks that they were talking about Omega Red might be coming out, but I was trying to remember also if Omega Red was too, but then I remembered he recently came to Krakoa, so yeah. Stormtroopers of Death, absolutely. Hell yeah. Cyclops had a shitty time pre-X-Men, right? Due in part to Sinister, and he was a young kid, basically. I think he'd be a good character to show the public's fear of young mutants. Absolutely. Absolutely. Anyway, he needs some public redemption. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And I am sure 100% that Captain Pennsylvania agrees with you for sure. I think the Celestials will come back in Eternals and make the mutants. Yeah, absolutely. That very, very well could be. Now, getting into X-Force. Did you guys watch my review? Did you guys watch the review I dropped on X-Force this morning? Did you guys watch it? If not, make sure you go back and watch it. Go back and watch it after the show. Make sure you give it a like. Leave some comments in there. And let me know what you guys think about the videos, man. You know what? I've been taking this master class on making YouTube videos, which is really just stuff where I just basically got somebody for about an hour on Sundays that's just saying, now, if you have kids near you, make sure or if you're at work, I'm getting ready to go not safe for work right here. But I basically have somebody every Sunday telling me, saying, Trinity, stop being a fucking lazy ass and do some fucking editing on your videos if you want to make them hit more and get people to watch them and make them more interesting. Stop being a lazy ass. Edit some videos. Make them fun and interesting. Do it. So I've been doing that, and I'm like, you know what? You're right. You're freaking absolutely right. So go check out the videos. I've been spending a little more time on them to make them a little bit more fun and interesting. A little bit more fun and interesting. Because you know what I realized was, I think I noticed what part of it was somebody once told me that my live streams are better than my videos, and I kind of realized that's what it is. Because you know, in my live streams, you know, I get to talking. See, the only thing is in the videos, I can't just keep going and going and going and going and going. Live streams, I get to be animated and do stuff. And I was like, ooh, maybe that's part of what it is that I need to be doing on the camera and doing stuff like that. And that's ultimately what it is. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But regardless, basically, somebody came up, grabbed me by the shirt. Oh, did I do that wrong way? Slapped me around and said, stop being a lazy ass. Stop being a lazy ass. I think it's kind of worked out. But yes, okay, so here in the X-Force, this book, man, go back and watch my review. The mutants here, they're going to Krakoa, we can see, or they're not going to Krakoa, they go to Terra Verde, and they see that Terra Verde has basically been overrun by all this, what are they calling it? Telefloronics. And here's what's going on. Is basically all these people kind of got absorbed by these telefloronics, which are just basically plants that are taking over people. They're like techno-organic. So imagine like Tony Stark's suit is, like it's all nanotech, but imagine the nanotech is sentient and it can do stuff. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy. You know what I mean? It's crazy. It's crazy. So this stuff can that's what these plants do. Well, these plant things came along because of Beast. It was all his fault because he's space brained and he messes a lot of stuff up. Well, here's the thing: is X-Force is one of my favorite titles going on right now. Some interesting things happen in this book. I don't want to spoil it for you. Definitely go back and watch my review of it. But I have this theory of the Hickman X-Men franchise and what's going to be going on here over the next, I don't know, however long he's going to be doing this title for. I have a feeling that it's going to all be for, not for nothing, because it's been a pretty decent story so far. Everything going on. But definitely, if you haven't been keeping up with this, go read House of X and Powers of X. Okay? I know somebody out there is going to be like, it's Powers of 10. It's an X. Unless they tell me that it's 10, which I haven't seen anywhere. When it's spelled out somewhere, it says Powers of X, not Powers of 10. Go and read House of X and Powers of X. Definitely worth reading. Everything after that, getting into what we're watching and what I'm seeing go down throughout this series is, I have a feeling, because we've seen in House of X and Powers of X that Moira McTaggart was being resurrected, and she was being resurrected, or she would basically reincarnate when she would die through her life, as long as she died after she became a mutant. Because apparently before this, we never knew that she was a mutant. She was just a doctor out there that was sympathetic to mutants. And so we found out that she's a mutant, and she reincarnates every single time she dies. And she got a warning from somebody the last time when she decided to join the crusade and join the mutants in fighting back. And so what happens is, the Sentinels were created by Trask and all of them to basically kill the mutants and keep them all in check and all of that stuff. Well, we seen what was going down is, no matter what Moira did, they couldn't stop these Sentinels from being created and these mother molds being created. And these mother molds create, man, it's really getting into it. These Sentinels is what it is essentially, and they eventually make these. God, I can't remember what the big high one is, and I'm gonna go back and do a kind of a review on this one as well, because when I do my theory video here, is because what they do is they're going through time and they're trying to stop these nano sentinels from being made. They have these thresholds to where when they get to a certain point of making these mother molds, they intervene and they go destroy them. because these things lead to them being absorbed into the higher collective, this collective known as the phalanx. The phalanx is like this big techno-organic thing that absorbs universes. Right, it absorbs universes into its collective to be. It's a hive mind, and it just basically becomes bigger. And once you get absorbed into this hive, into this collective, you are no more. Almost like what's going on in Join the Future, but you're basically no more. Like you just absorbed into something, into a higher being. And so, and they have all these different levels, right? They have all these different levels. So, but we see as time goes on, she has these 11 lives. She was told that she has 10 lives, maybe 11, right? She's told this by the Oracle. Is that the name? I think it was the Oracle. Mystique's wife, girlfriend. So she decides to join, and they go through these different futures, through these 10 lives, where she's trying to fight back to stop this stuff from happening. And every single time they get to the end, her and Logan make it to the end, to where they're they're getting ready to be absorbed into the phalanx, and they lose every time. It happens no matter what. And even in one of the comics, they actually say in the comic, should we tell them? And the thing is like, what should we tell them? What they're asking is, should we tell them, the X-Men, the mutants, the people here, the people of Krakoa, that no matter what we do to prevent, slow this down, and stop these mother molds and these sentinels and all these things, everything from happening. Nimrod, that was it, led to the Nimrod. No matter what they did, they would get absorbed in, and that's what they were talking about. Should we tell them, and like ruin the hope? But telling them, and that's the thing, is maybe they should tell them, because telling them might change that future of them not telling them. But they never tell them. And the thing is should we tell them that we lose every single time? That's what it came down to. Well, my theory here with the whole X-Men thing is that by the time we get to the end of it, because there's debates out there about whether what we've been having throughout the House of X is the 616, or if it's some sort of alternate universe, which we could go into that all day long. I know if Aggressively Relaxing is here, he's going to start yelling. But I have a feeling it's all the 616, because Moira just keeps... Moira is going straight through this timeline. All she keeps doing is... It's the same timeline, because she just reincarnates. She's not going back in time or anything like that. She just reincarnates with that same knowledge that she had. Now, all that aside, we see that through these 10 lives, maybe 11... that everything ends up the same. They end up getting absorbed into the collective no matter what. So my theory is that by the end of the Hickman stuff is we're going to get to the 10th life, get to the end of it. We're going to start back over with Moira's 11th life. She's going to wake up in that new life, and she's going to do nothing. She's just going to go on about her life as she did normally in the comic books. In the comic books, in the continuity that we've known, well, not me really, but most people have come to know with this Moira McTaggart character. I think it's just going to go back to that, because I think after everything's said and done, she's going to realize that no matter what she did, no matter what they did, this happens no matter what, and everything she did only accelerated it and made it happen at a faster rate. So I think what's going to happen is that she's going to wake up in that 11th life, and she's going to do nothing. She's going to grow up. She's going to go through her life. She's going to get married to her husband. She's going to have all the kids. She's going to kind of do everything that she is, or I think that all happened according to the House of X and Powers of X. I have a feeling all of this stuff is just going to reset to what it once was. So when the Hickman X-Men era is over, we have this great story that took place without it affecting the main timeline of the X-Men series, franchise, whatever you want to call it. It's not going to affect that. All it's going to be is something that happened and then drops us right back into the normal X-Men continuity that there has been. You know what I mean? So you're doing something that's branching off, and then it really has no effect, and it just goes right back into the main continuity of these classic characters that we've come to know and love. And maybe the Hickman era resets some things that a lot of people don't like. Don't act like you don't know what I'm talking about, Iceman. Just saying. I'm just saying maybe that's what's going on here. Maybe that's what's going on here. I don't know. But that's just my theory. I have a feeling it's just going to all reset. We're going to go back to that normal continuity. That's just what it seems to lead, because we've seen it in the House of X and Powers of X. That's exactly what they told us. So that's why I think that. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on that down the bottom. Down in the comments, down in the bottom. Whoa. Watch the innuendo, Trinity. Down in the comments below. Danny Orange, cool, man. We'll do. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Is there any chance the Loki show could be used to introduce mutants into the history of the MCU? Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, we've seen the Time Variance Authority there. It could be used. I have a feeling more so that it's going to be either through Falcon and Winter Soldier or through WandaVision. It's going to be through one of those two. Killing your videos. Thank you. I'm doing my best, man. I'm doing my best. You know, a couple of thoughts. Basically, all it took was somebody saying, "Stop being a lazy ass, Trinity." You put a lot of thought in your videos, and they are great. Well, thank you. Thank you, Fernanda. Thank you so much for being here. Hickman's run is hot. My mutants are back, especially my dad, Scotty. Just don't call him daddy. That gets a little creepy. Work stuff, gotta run. All right, take it easy, man. Take it easy, Maverick. Gotta run. My mom's. See you later. Missed the second half of the stream. I'll rewatch it later. Okay, yeah, not going for much longer. Not going for much longer anyway. Thanks for being here, Wayne. They haven't brought that back up. Hickman has it in his pocket. Yep. XR Coon, thank you so much for being here. Made it a little late. Getting ready to end here in a minute. That makes sense. Yeah. Anyone looking forward to Wonder Woman 1984? I am, actually. I'm looking forward to Wonder Woman 1984, certainly. Definitely looking forward to that. I'm not like a huge fan. Like, I like the Wonder Woman series. To me, it's Gal Gadot. Beautiful actress, beautiful young lady. But actress-wise, her talents, they're not there. She's lucky she got Patty Jenkins there, a good director to help to work to her strengths. But I'm looking forward to it, definitely. Aggressively relaxed says a hive mind takes her body and hive mind takes her body in Powers of X. Her most current life is the original series. You don't pay Iceman's bills. You don't get to run his life. I knew if aggressively relaxing was here, I knew I'd get him to bite. Right. Yeah. But yeah, the hive mind taking her bodies in the Powers of X. I have to go back and read that, because I do remember like a lot, and that's why I want to go back and read it before really digging into this theory. But I just, for me, from what I've seen, I think that's what's going to happen here in this stories. I think that she's going to wake up, like that last life is just going to be back to the main continuity, where she goes like, okay, like I'm not even going to intervene here. I'm just going to go about my life the way that I did at the very start in life one. I think. Yeah. That's funny. That's funny. See, I knew I could get aggressively relaxed and get in here. All it took was the Iceman comment, wasn't it? I knew it. I knew I'd drag you in. You know what? It was as easy as Brie Larson starting a YouTube channel to get a reaction out of you. Yeah, it was that easy. I knew all I had to do was say the words. Snap my fingers. I knew it. Adrian Palicki looked like more like Wonder Woman. I think she would have been better. I think, you know what? I'm gonna agree with you here. Definitely for one reason. I did like that costume thing that they had for the whole, because they had that in development. I really liked the look. She's a beautiful young woman as well, and also I really do think that she's more talented than Gal Gadot. Now, granted, I'm not saying that she's a lot better. But I think she's more talented. And I don't even know that it's necessarily from experience, but I do think she's definitely a better actress than Gal Gadot. Just because she has more in her wheelhouse as far as emoting and definitely even the action stuff. But just her abilities, she's more adept. than Gal Gadot for sure. But and again, like, I'm not saying that Gal Gadot is just complete trash. I mean, she's okay. She just needs to develop her skills. And the thing is like when she got into it, as compared to a lot of other people, you see a lot of the people that are in these movies and stuff. A lot of good actors have been doing this like their whole life. You know what I mean? A lot of actors have been doing this stuff their whole life. I mean, look at Kurt Russell. You know what I mean? Look at Kurt Russell, dude. That dude's been like that dude's practically been acting his whole life, dude. Like since he was a kid. Remember he was a kid in those Disney movies and stuff. Y'all remember? But yeah, she is a better actor for sure. It's the Hickman X-Men stuff. The whole story is in House of X, Powers of X, but people came away from it like, what is he trying to say? Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, and I think you're right. Aggressively relaxing. The whole story is in House of X and Powers of X. Yeah. 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 Yeah, like seriously, I think the whole story is there in House of, like, he laid it all out. So in the end, when everybody, you know, when it goes back to that main continuity, nobody can be mad. He'd be like, hey man, I told you what was coming. I told you. I literally told you in House of X and Powers of X what we were doing. Yeah, she's really good in the Orville. I'll have to check that out. Yeah, because I know she's in that. I've never seen it. I just don't watch TV shows. That's the only bad thing. Hickman wants to bring back the old fans and the original story, so that makes the most sense. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And it kind of ties a lot of stuff together. You know what I mean? It ties like it just takes little narrative threads and ties them all back in together. Kind of like what I guess I could say Robert Venditti has been doing with Hawkman, from what I've been told. I'm not such a well versed Hawkman reader. I've only been reading like the last, you know, since like issue 10. But I think it was Long Box Diving? No. I can't remember. Here on YouTube. I was on a live stream with them one time talking about it, and they were the ones that kind of enlightened me to that. I was like, "Oh, okay." Like so like Robert Venditti took all these storylines for Hawkman and just tied them all together into one, and it worked out. And no, I wasn't doing I went um Adrian Palicki keeps getting bumped out of roles. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. That's why it was kind of nice to see her when she was in John Wick. I was like, yeah, man, like shit, yeah. Or John Wick 2, I'm sorry. But yeah, it was like, yeah, man. She be having bad luck. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. People just don't know how Hickman works. They just need to sit back and enjoy his ride. He shows the future. Yeah. She was supposed to have an Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. spinoff show that got canceled. I know, man. Her and Hunter, man. Wasn't it Hunter? Wasn't that his name? Yeah. I mean, I wish they would have made that show because, dude, like, seriously, I was all on board for that show coming out. Totally. 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 Isn't that? Because, didn't she, Mockingbird, right? Isn't it Mockingbird? I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure it was Mockingbird. Wait. Mockingbird is Melissa Gold. Let me get this right. There's Mockingbird. And oh, was it the first John Wick? Okay, it was the first. It was the first John Wick because I was, yeah, maybe, yeah, okay. Was it the first one? Okay. Okay, yeah, Mockingbird. Yeah, I thought it was Mockingbird because I'm like, is it Mockingbird? Because I was thinking, because Camilla, Songbird. That's the other one I'm thinking about. Right, Melissa Gold is Songbird. Okay, yeah, that's why I was like, no, who's the other bird? I know there's another bird out there. Not Birdman either. Married to Hawkeye in the comics for a bit. Yeah. The Moira Reed grew up reading is a black hole level hive mind. The Moira Reed grew up reading is a black hole level hive mind piloting a Moira body. All this stuff we are reading right now is prequel to the 616 universe from 1960s to 2019. Yeah, aggressively relaxing. I think what you're saying there, and I could be wrong here. But I think what you're saying is exactly what I'm getting at. Yeah. I think I'm with you right there. I could be wrong there. But I think I'm with you there. Yeah, like, but yeah, Yeah, because that's what they're saying is like basically the Moira that we've known was the one that we knew at the beginning of the story, and then all of this stuff happens, and then she's gonna end up at the end where she just ends up setting right back to the beginning and saying, "I'm not getting involved in that way. I'm just gonna go back and do it." I think that's what you're saying. I think that's what you're saying, and it's resetting back to the 616. Basically, is what you're getting at. I think that's what you're saying. And she started there, and then everything happened, and they're tying it all into that, and then it's gonna reset back to Moira being the original Moira that we knew, and not all of the stuff that's really happened in House of X and Powers of X because she went back. I think we're on the same page here. I think we're on the same page here. I think. So he's kind of resetting it, but still like making it to where like it can be the exact same. So where the story matters, but it doesn't, right? It doesn't affect everything. It's just like something like the timeline's going. It's like, boop, oh, this happened. Oh no, yeah, we're back to here. Boop. I could be wrong. She might even hide she's a mutant. Yeah, and that's the thing, because in her original life, the Moira that, as far as I know, the Moira that we've known the whole time wasn't a mutant, and we didn't know it anyway. Now we find out that she's going to go back to that life, and she's not going to reveal that she's a mutant and all of that stuff. So then if she does that, then she never gets that visit from Mystique and Oracle to tell her about all that stuff, any of that kind of stuff that goes on, her love affair with Xavier and all of that stuff. I wouldn't say love affair, but her love life with Xavier and all that stuff. I don't know, because I'm not familiar enough with that character, but I think me and Aggressively are on the same. I think I could be wrong, but I think we're talking about the same thing here. Which ultimately, ooh, dang, Aggressively, which ultimately makes you win that argument with Chillmonger that I was kind of actually sided with Chillmonger on, that this is the 616 universe, but what I'm saying would say that this is not the 616 universe, that it's a different universe, and that you're right. But I would actually say that is probably the 616 universe, because she's just reincarnating, not going back in time. So it's just an unaltered 616. I don't know. That's just what I think. But yeah, I think. Not really roasted, some passive aggressive stuff, and then some heavy promotion of your show, Adam. I'm watching in 2x speed now. Trinity talking super fast is hilarious. He took the high road, sorta. Damn, like I was gonna lie and lie some more. This also lets Marvel pick and choose what stories they want to accept as 11th Life canon. It's a brilliant combination of sci-fi ideas. Yeah, aggressive. I think we're on the same. I think we're on the same page now. I think we're on the same page now, because like I was just saying before, I think I was with Chillmonger, but I think I'm kind of with it. Well, I think the thing is now I'm starting to fall like right in between the lines, to where I think you're both right. I think we're both right here, because it is 616, but it's not the regular 616. It's a manipulated one. But she's going to reset back to the 616 and not mess with anything, and it's going to be the regular 616 unmanipulated. Sorry, I let the cat. Anyway, guys, that's all I have for today's video. Thank you all so much for being here today. I do greatly appreciate every single one of you guys being here today. I hope you went back and checked out the past couple of videos that I have done here over the last couple of days, or even these last few videos that I've done. I've been trying to do little things to improve the content here for you all. Hopefully make it a little bit more interesting, make the videos pop a little bit more. Especially check out yesterday's video, man. I don't know, I think I don't know. But yeah, guys, please go back and watch the past handful of videos. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments below, not only in this video, but in all of my comic book reviews. Share them with your friends and all of that good stuff. But that's all I have for today's video. Thank you all so much for tuning into the Second Street Marvel. If you're not already, please make sure you subscribe, click the little bell and all of that good stuff. Thank you all so much for being here and supporting the channel if you are here. Thank you for all the people sending in super chats. Thank you for all the people sending in direct donations. Thank you to all the people who are Patreon supporters, and thank you to all of the new channel members here on the channel. If you would like to know more about channel memberships, please feel free to click the join button that's right there next to the subscribe button, or you can even click the link down in the description below. Learn a little bit more about the Myrtle Maniacs and the channel memberships. Here on the channel, we are going to be getting a new level here very soon at the highest request of all of the viewers. But you all have a very good day, and we'll see you in the next video. Later.